So welcome back, guys. So here some applications on motion of charged particle in electric field. Some models have given. So in this problem, if you see, they have given mass of charged particle mass is given, and charge is given, that is 4.9 into 10 to the power of minus 90. They are asking to find out the electric field to keep the particle in rest. So means the mass particle is here. It has some mg force act downwards. So it will try to move downward direction with some acceleration g. But opposite, which is the force acting on this charged particle of mass m, the opposite direction electric field should act. So electric field by electric means electrical force, the help of electric field means I have to apply the electric field in this force direction in opposite to mg direction, the force such that gaining by the charged body. And here charge is given positive charge. So the field is vertical upward direction. Some question they can ask to keep this particle, what the direction of the field they can ask. So then we can say it is vertical upwards. If it is the electron is there, to keep it is in equilibrium or rest, the electric field in what direction means on electron will be downward direction, then force will be upward direction. On proton, field and force are same direction, we know clearly. On electron, field and force directions are opposite. This is the field, uniform field consider. So this is the direction of field. So here one proton is there, means positive electron. The force on this positive electron is along the direction of field. Force and field are parallel vectors, I said. So here one electron is there. So on this, the force will be opposite direction to the electric. So here that is. So by equating the mg is equal to fe. So you will get the E value, substitute all the values. Here G value is not given. Based on the Q value, I am taking G as 9.8. If Q is given some number, 5, 6 like that, for easy calculation, take 9, 10. G is not mentioned means compulsory in the calculation I have to take 9.8, such that they have given charge is 4.9. So you will get answer this one. We come to next question. A body of mass 2 grams is projected horizontally. Here 2 grams of particle projected horizontally from the top of the tower. Height of the tower is given 20 meters, height of the tower. And this 2 grams of mass is having charge 2 coulombs. And electric field applied downward direction. Here electric field applied in downward direction. So then acceleration also, this is the here is not mentioned it is electron or proton in the question. So we have to take positive direction only. So positive 2 coulombs I will take. So then the force will be electric force and gravitational force both will act in downward direction. And electric field is given here 10 power minus 2 Newton by Coulomb. This is the 10 power minus 2 Newton by Coulomb is given. So find out the net acceleration downward direction, that equal to G and EQ by M. So we know time taken to reach the ground, horizontal projected body or whatever projected body, that is root over 2h by G. Here G effect we have to find out. So from the G effect to E value, Q value and M value. Here M means mass of this charged body. If it is not mentioned, charged particle is proton is mentioned, you have to take proton mass, charge is proton charge you have to take. So here mass and charge is given, so therefore it is not a proton, it is not a electron. So the given values will substitute, you will get T is equal to 1.414 seconds, root 2 seconds actually. So after calculation, all calculations, root 2 seconds will come. Put over 2h by G. T is equal to root over 2h by G is the formula. G effective here. So now how much distance from the tower it will fall on the ground? So next question is this. It is reached onto the ground at what distance from the tower? So distance in horizontal direction, acceleration is 0, velocity is constant, acceleration 0, because no field force acting on that. Gravitational field and electric force both are in downward direction. Therefore, x is equal to v into t, so velocity into time. So that equal to v is equal to is given, it's projected with 10 meter second inverse, horizontally projected to the tower. Therefore, 10 into time is equal to root 2 seconds. And therefore, the total distance is equal to 10 root 2 meters. That equal to root 2 means we know 1.414 into 10 means 14.4 meters. So this is another model of question. So coming into question number 3, an electron with velocity is given 10 power minus 6 meter second inverse, filed into a uniform electric field. Electric field intensity is given, electric initial velocity of electron is given, electron is given. Remember here, electron, the given is electron. So it is coming into, before coming into rest means final velocity is 0. How much distance is traveled? This is asking to find out. So here the electric field units are, electric field units are volt by meter. That means how means E is equal to in potential, terms of potential, the electric field is the negative gradient of potential. Potential will discuss later. That equal to minus dV by dr. So dV means volts and R, volt by meter you can give. According to force is equal to EQ, E is equal to force by Q, that equal to Newton by Coulomb. Newton by Coulomb and volt by meter both are inverse units of this electric field. So you asking to find out S. So kinematic equation you have to apply. S is equal to minus U square, and here electron is given means acceleration is negative. That means opposite direction of electric field. So that's why U square by 2A. A is equal to EQ by M. So 2 into A EQ by M into S. S is equal to minus, and here electron Q minus charge minus get cancelled. Here this minus and this minus get cancelled. Then you will get U square M by 2 EQ. So substitute the given values of U square M and 2 EQ, you will get answer S is equal 0.12 meters after substituting these values. So 24, 2.4 whole square into 10 power 6 into 10 power 12 like that. So this is answer. So now there is a two charged particles are there. Next question. Minus 2Q and Q have masses M and 2M respectively. So minus 2Q object have minus 2Q as M mass, and Q charged have 2M mass. Those two are kept in a uniform electric field. Electric field is same here. So uniform electric field is same for both of them. So he's asking to find out the ratio of kinetic energy. Means when the charged particle placed in electric field, it experiences the force and it will get the motion. Means some work is done. Motion means some work is done because of this electrical force. So that is called kinetic energy. It will come into motion with some velocity. So ratio of kinetic energy is asking. So you have to find out V1 and V2. So you know V is equal to here A into T. Initial velocity is 0. So finally they are attaining the velocity V because of electrical force EQ by M into T. Force, acceleration is equal to force by M. So similarly E into minus 2Q by M. So here for minus 2Q charge mass is M. For Q charge mass is 2M. That remember. So you are finding V1 and V2 values. So V is the general formula of this V. And finding the V1 here, V1 is equal to E into charge minus 2Q. It's mass M into T1. So if they have given proton and electron, their proton charge and proton mass. So proton electron charge and electron mass. Okay, depends on the given particle. Here he himself in the question they mention charges and their masses. But tomorrow the same question can change it into ratio of kinetic energy of electron and proton they will ask. So then velocity of electron you have to find out, velocity of proton you have to find out. So then the ratio will find. The question model can change. The concept kinetic, finding the kinetic energy means, ratio of kinetic energy means first you have to find out the velocities. So velocity is equal to A into T. So that I got it here answer velocities. So the ratio of kinetic energy of M1, and here 1 point I forgot. Same time, both are taking the same time. Therefore T1 and T2 are same. Here T1 and T2 are same. So T1 square and T2 square are cancelled. And here if you take E square into 4Q, this is minus 2Q whole square means 4Q square into T1 square by M square. So by K2. By K2 means numerator as denominator, denominator as numerator, it will be reversed. That is equal to here, see, this is, here numerator will come, all these things, V2 is substituted here, M into, here already M is there, M into, so this M and this M get cancelled, 1 by 2, 1 by 2 all cancel after, you will get 8:1. Q square, this 4M square will go up, and already here M, this M get cancelled. Only V1 square by M into 2 into V2 square is there. That will substitute. 2 1 2 2 2 into 4 8. So this is. Next, very important, question number 5. So in the question 1, clue is given, field free region. From a field free region means what? That means down there is no field. From here it is projecting. So with some initial velocity u. So u is given kilometer second inverse, convert into meter second inverse. Always if units are given other than SI unit, they bring into SI unit and keep. So depends on all the units are given in the same system of units, no problem. Otherwise, all convert into SI unit. This is one thing you have to remember in solving the problems. While you are solving the problem, while you are writing, first step is given data writing and finding the clues. Of the answer over, so that will be substitute, asking formula, what they are asking, what that is for formula. So in that all the data is given or not. If not given means which formula I have to use, otherwise how I have to bring that not given quantity. This is the process in doing the physics. So that and all mathematical tool. First understanding the question is very, very important. See, so there only we will feel difficult. By reading the question, who understand the question and they can make the diagram clear, it's over, half of the answer. So always I used to say this one to all my students. So now see, so it is coming from field free region means here G value and E value 0 in this region. And here field is acting downwards with some downwards here J cap 900 J cap, that equal E is equal to J cap I mentioned minus downward direction. So in some of the book they will write 900 and 900 they can give. Otherwise J cap minus J cap they can mention. But here I mentioned downward. Downward means minus J cap only, no need to take minus J cap. So it is given like this. So diagram from the given question I am writing. This velocity is making angle theta. So now this is field lines, electric field lines. In the electric field lines now it is moving. That means if this electric field is not there, gravity is not there, the particle has to move like this. But because of acceleration acting on this velocity direction, in the velocity to velocity direction, velocity is decreasing and path is changing into parabola. So in projectile motion we studied. So and it is coming and reaching the ground at one point, means this is the target, consider target it is reaching. So the target which is in 2 millimeter distance. So R equal to millimeter distance is given. So we know R equal to U square sin 2 theta by G. But here G is not there, that is acceleration here. So here in the gravity field now we will take G value, but here electric field, acceleration due to electric field, electric force you have to find out, that equal to EQ by M. That is known, either plus or minus, depends on the charge is given. So now substitute this value, U square value, sin 2 theta, and here proton mass. Here given proton, so proton mass of the proton is equal to 1.6 into 10 power minus 27 or 26. That is not mentioned here, but for which answer it is correct, we have to take. So you will come to know in the solution. And here 900 into 1.6, this is what? Charge of proton, 1.6 into 10 to the power of minus 19 coulombs. So 1.6 get cancelled. Here 900 into 10 power 19 is there, minus 19, it will be minus 70 will come here, 9 into 10 power minus 17. R equal to 2 into 10 power minus 3 meters is equal to 36 into 10 power, here 6 is there, 10 power 6 means 6 is 36, 3 to the 6, this is square means 27. So here it will become 21. So here 21, here 20, 110 will be there. 360. By 360 means it will be 1 by 20. So answer is wrong. That's why you have to take 26 here. And this is 20 will come. This 20 and these two get cancelled. So 18 by 36. Therefore sin 2 theta is equal to 1 by 2. Theta is equal to 30. This is the given answer. Theta is equal to 15 degrees here. So if that much theta we are projecting, then it will reach the target in this much electric field. Tomorrow the same question they can change. Angle they will go 30 degrees. What is the field need to require? So E value you have to find out here. In the acceleration, E value you have to find out. So here this 900 will keep question mark and remaining all and R value also will give. Theta value will give here. You will substitute. The theta is given 30 or 15 degrees means sin 30 1 by 2. Then E value for the same angles, E value will get 900. If he is given theta 30 degrees is projected, then E value is how much? So sin 60 will come, that is root 3 by 2 will come. Then E value you have to find out by sub. So the question can change and means range value you can here given 2 millimeter. Tomorrow 2 centimeters he will give. Then 2 centimeters is given means you have to change here 27. Okay, now mass of the proton. So the values to get the correct values and accurate values only they will give the data. So no need to worry. Okay, right. Next question. So coming into this model, it's very easy, but something you have to remember here, that is, so there is a proton here, proton mentioned, and the electron is mentioned here. So proton and electron projected from one plate to another plate, and these two plates have same charge density. Therefore, field is uniform between those two charges. Always field lines are positive to negative field lines represents from the positive plate to negative plate. So from the positive to negative plate, arrow marks I have given in the diagram, you can check. So here proton is projected. So already we discussed the proton means proton positive electron, the direction is force direction and field directions are parallel, both are same. So therefore acceleration is also downwards. So acceleration is equal to F by M, EQ by MP will get. So the question is what is asking is, so in this diagram, proton is projected from upper plate to downward plate towards this. The plates upper plate have positive charge and negative charge. Here the field is reversed. The field direction is reversed. And now electron is releasing from top plate to down plate. The reversing plates are reversing. Field reversed means the charge on the plates, this upper plate down, down plate up, they are keeping. And now electrons are releasing in this case. Then what will happen? Then what is that means in which case time takes more and which case for the ratio. Here asking the question ratio of the times, and then I can ask which one will take more time. Okay, so right now see I will explain that one also here. So if you see here, time of proton and the time of electron I find by using the formula root over 2h by g. Here g means acceleration due to electrostatic force at equal to Fe Eq by M. So now you will substitute T is asking Te by Tp. Time taken by electric field in this case and in this case. Tomorrow the question field is not changing. So electron is field is same direction. One time proton, one time electron. So then what will happen? So field is same direction. The electron will take much time because acceleration will be decreasing. So motion, it may reaches or not also. Depends on the upward force. By electric force more means it can't come down. Okay. Fields, it's not possible to come down. So that depends on how much electric field you are applying. Then electron will come to down or not. Otherwise, it will go opposite direction. That depends, right? From where to where you have to project also. That is depends on the field direction is given. So here, so times you will take time of electron by time of proton formula. 2 into h means here h is given d, the gap between the two fields, that much distance it has to travel by time. How much time it means acceleration. Acceleration is given by electric field. So now we will substitute. Then I will get Te by Tp is equal to Me by Mp. We know Mp is greater. Mp is greater than Me 1 by 1813 times. The mass of the proton is greater than 1830 times of mass of electron, or mass of electron is 1 by 1830 times of mass of proton. We know that is very clear. So mass of proton is more anyhow compared to mass of electron. In that case, mass of proton more, denominator more means So the TE by TP value will become, denominator mode means less than 1 will come. Root over MP by root over MP by ME by MP is less than 1. So ME by MP is less than 1. This value will become less than 1. Therefore, TE is less than TP. So the TE in this case, the time taken by the electron is less than time taken by the proton, because force is same, acceleration is same here. Okay, na? But mass of the electron is less. That is the reason it is taking less time. Mass of the electron is 4. Means see, in gravitational field, if the same gravitational field, it is independent on mass, right? Mass of the object. Whatever the big object, small object you are leaving from a certain height, both will reach the same time. But here in the electric field, depends on the time taken is depending on mass. That is the conclusion we have to gain here. Okay, na? Means time taken by the proton and electron in the same electric field is varying. The acceleration is same. Also, they are depending on mass here. So this is one point conclusion. If tomorrow this D value, D1, D2, E1, E2, they will change and they will ask some conclusions. Two masses having same mass but charges are different, Q1, Q2. E is same and D also same. Then which one will take more time, which one will take less time? And they will change the direction of the field also. So that time you have to take, means the acceleration should be in positive direction. Both have, and both the particles should act same direction acceleration. That will be, so will follow. In these values, D, M, E, Q values, they will change and they will ask. So this is for given data here, only masses are different. Charge, electron and proton charge is given equal, D is given equal, and electric field is given equal. Tomorrow anything they can change and ask some different models on this. So in that way also you think once. So one model, this is the concept related to this type of models, right? So next model, next question. So this is pendulum, very important. On this pendulum, tomorrow they will ask some upthrust related to upthrust and all, oscillatory motion. So in oscillatory motion, the pendulum means it is a spherical bar. The oscillations and time period of the pendulum is independent on mass of the bob, but mass should not be very less, and angular amplitude also not more than 5 degrees. It will be less than 5 degrees. If it is more than 5 degrees, it will be twist around the suspension point. So it will not be simple pendulum, then it will be torsional pendulum will come. So that and all we'll discuss in oscillatory motion. But coming into here, so from fixed point, from where it is fixed to the center of the bob is called length of the pendulum. So now this will be oscillating because of restoring force. Their restoring force is only mg sin theta mg. But here additional to the mg, now we are applying the electric force, because this mass is having charge also. The bob is having some charge, it gains some charge, some means. So then electric field applying means it will gain acceleration. So now in 4 different cases are given, how much electric field in what direction they are asking. So because of that electric field, acceleration is gains by that body, not only G, there is additional acceleration by electric field also. So now accelerations you have to find out, net accelerations. In first case, net acceleration is equal to Vc, field is downwards, and here given a charge, it is not mentioned positive charge or negative charge, so positive charge only have to take, then positive charge and electric field is downwards, that is magnitude is equal mg by q is given. From that we will get acceleration on this, that both acceleration by electric field and gravity g plus g, 2g will come. So now time period. Similarly, when E is equal to mg by q is given, then acceleration will become what? 2g will become acceleration. So this 2g is upwards, and gravity, the acceleration due to gravity g downwards. Therefore, g net is equal, or acceleration net is equal to 2g minus g. So that is equal to g. Then t is equal to 2 pi root over L by g. Okay, this is up to B. Now coming into C case. So on the above, there is a G is acting downwards gravitational, and here mg by q is a horizontal is acting, mg by q. Then mg by electric field is mg by q. Then force is equal to, means acceleration is equal to F by m, then acceleration equal to G. Means here there is a I direction and a J direction perpendicular. Therefore, G effective is in a perpendicular, means bisecting line, that equal root 2G will come according to Pythagoras theorem or vector law of addition. Theta is between these two is 90, then the net acceleration G effective is equal to root 2G. Therefore, time period is equal to 2 pi root over L by 2G. Means here only the point you have to remember, when oscillating, because of which restoring force. Time period formula T is equal to 2 pi root over L by G. So here G is G effective. Only gravitational force is means G I will take. So there is only upthrust means G minus upthrust, or upthrust minus G I will follow. If it is in other force, electric force or some string force, something is acting. Spring means there will be different formulas, right? So in this case, we have to find out the G effective, depends on given force situations. So now coming into fourth, there will be root 2 mg in xy plane upwards with by making the angle 45 degrees. Okay, on the pendulum by making the angle 45 degrees with x-axis. So then Ex I will get, Ey I will get. So Ey is also here, if you take root 2 mg by q in xy plane, then along the x-axis, that is mg by q only will come along the x-axis. Mg by q means Ex is equal to, that means Ax is equal to Gi cap, Ay is equal to Gj cap. Here Ay, Gj cap and downward G minus J cap, Ay get cancelled. Only G effective is equal to Gi is there. Therefore, time period equal to 2 pi root over L by G. So here restoring force only because of horizontal force, means horizontally. So these are the explanation I'm giving you. Thank you all.